Ladies and gentlemen, we have the announcement of a new Hedera Hashgraph Council member, and we're not going to waste any time. Let's get straight into it. This is from Hedera's official X account. It says, Fortune 154 technology leader Arrow Global, which we'll be diving into, don't worry, has joined Hedera Council. And you can see they are here. Here we have organization Arrow. Their headquarters are in Colorado. The sector is consumer discretionary. And they joined today on the 4th of June, 2025. What a joyous day, ladies and gentlemen. Let us continue. We did tease that a new governing council member was coming. And actually, you're going to see many more this year, in my opinion. And it is my opinion. With $28 billion in revenue in 2024. That's huge. We'll look at their stock in just a second. Arrow is now helping govern Hedera and bringing global supply chains on chain, building a DLT-powered supply chain use case, decentralized governance, node OPS, real-world utility is going on chain. And this is the unbelievably exciting thing about Hedera Hashgraph. Yesterday, there was an announcement by 21 Shares that they're launching an ETP. We've got an interview with Duncan Moyer coming out, who is the president of 21 Shares, coming out for you guys tonight. We are on fire here, all in crypto. And the reason being is because we're just so excited about everything going on. But Hedera is unbelievably well positioned to be the DLT that captures and capitalizes on this technological transformation that is distributed ledger technology. It is going to have as much impact as the internet as far as the technology is concerned. We all use the internet. We're using it right now. Many of us don't even think about it. It's integral to our day-to-day lives. DLT technology, because of the same reasons the internet was adopted, will also be in the formation of the internet of value. And we truly love this space. So Hedera already has some of the largest institutions in the world. I always start with the Hedera Council whenever I'm talking to people, because people still think DLTs or crypto is kind of a bit of a taboo or a bit of a scary, kind of sketchy world. But when I kind of show them the governing council, they go, wait, hang on. These companies are essentially running, and they are some of the largest in the world, this crypto project. I mean, it has winner written all over it, right? Let's dive over to the official announcement over on Hedera's website. Arrow Electronics joins Hedera Council to advance supply chain solutions. On June the 4th, 2025, which is today, from Colorado, Arrow Electronics on the New York Stock Exchange is traded under ARW. Let's take a look at the stock. Let's put it on a monthly chart to show you the overall trajectory of this company. You can even take it off log. That really shows you the impressive nature of this company. Look at this for a company. From a price point of view, they've been doing spectacularly. Put it back on log, it kind of quietens everything down. You know, this is a company that's just been going from strength to strength. I think there's a bit of consolidation going on. I think potentially this could push higher, certainly if they're now leveraging DLT technology. Let's go back to the announcement. Of course, that's not financial advice, just my own opinion. A global distributor that sources and engineers technology solutions for thousands of leading manufacturers and service providers has joined the Hedera Council. It's no longer governing council, just the council, to support decentralized governance of the Hedera network and to develop a global supply chain initiative focused on standards and efficiency. Hedera Council is a governing body made up of leading global organizations to foster trust, security, of innovation on the Hedera network, a public distributed ledger technology. Arrow is exploring the development of a DLT-based supply chain use case built on the Hedera network. This initiative will focus on enabling real-time visibility into the movement of goods across complex multi-party supply chains, facilitating automated compliance checks and enhancing predictive logistics capabilities for global manufacturing and distribution systems. As a council member, Arrow will operate a network node and actively participate in the decentralized governance of Hedera's codebase, helping to advance open source innovation across industries. Arrow is always pursuing new technologies such as Hedera to help enhance our supply chain operations and abilities to service global suppliers and consumers, or customers, I should say. Same thing, really. Said Chuck, I'm not going to attempt the last name, Senior Vice President and Chief Logistics and Strategy Business Development Officer, obviously at Arrow. Arrow Electronics represents the pinnacle of global technological enablement, said Suchi Rana, Membership Committee Co-Chair of Hedera Council. Their deep industry reach and advanced technological solutions position them as a catalyst for transformative supply chain innovations. Arrow's entry into Hedera's Council highlights the growing demand for enterprise-grade infrastructure to support scalable, standards-based applications across industries. Arrow joins a diverse group of council members who collectively govern the Hedera network. About Arrow Electronics. Arrow Electronics on the New York Stock Exchange, ARW. For anybody that's interested, we did just, and I'm not suggesting anybody buy the company based on this news, by the way. I was just showing the broader trajectory of this company so far. Sources and engineers technological solutions for thousands of leading manufacturers and service providers with global 2024 sales of $28 billion. That's impressive. I think the market cap of this company is about $6 billion, right? And they did $28 billion in sales. Now, of course, we don't know what the profit margins is, et cetera, on all of this. This isn't a dive on Arrow, just in relation to them leveraging Hedera. Arrow's portfolio enables technology across major industries and markets. You can learn more at arrow.com. It talks about the Hedera Council and so on and so forth. This, of course, is their website. What I want to do now for you guys is actually go ahead and play a video that I've taken from their Twitter to explain a little bit more about what this company does, and then we're going to wrap the video up.
When you wonder, what if I could make that? We're here for the how, where your opportunity meets technology. We can help you chart your how, from the first step to the last.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit about Arrow. Obviously, we broke the news to you guys. This is just another arrow in Hedera's quiver. You know, they already have some of the largest institutions in the world actively looking to use and utilize them. I think you're going to see a floodgate of other enterprises, institutions, governments actually look to leverage Hedera. This year, I actually think you're going to see we did sort of tease at the fact another governing council member was likely going to be coming. I think you're going to see successively more this year, or many more. I think it's going to shock some people. I think some people are really waiting on some huge names. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that in different sectors. But this is another major organization, one of the leaders out there that's actually leveraging this technology. And again, it's just another arrow to add to Hedera's quiver. I think we're going to see, like I said, far more. And I think you're just going to see Hedera go from strength to strength to strength. And we've got two aspects of Hedera, the technological side of things and what that's doing. And companies are going to have to embrace DLT technology or get cannibalized by it. And we've also got the investment side of things. And we covered that with our Hedera 21 shares ETP video yesterday. Today we'll be releasing, we were lucky enough, Duncan was lucky enough to give us his time earlier today to actually talk about that. He's the president of 21 shares, also on the board of Hedera. Brilliant mind when it comes to markets, simply, and a great guy, I think, that for 21 shares to have picked, and a great guy to be on the board of Hedera. And I think, again, you've got the duality of this technology, both bullish and both very obviously in a positive trajectory. That is the investment side of it and the technological side of it. They're both at a kind of infancy stage and have, in my opinion, a really amazing run ahead of them. We're very much in infancy in regards to crypto as a asset class and overall investment, and also in regards to this technology gripping the world in the way that I'm sure it's going to. I think both I have certainly optimism on, but high conviction on in regards to DLT and its trajectory, and not just Hedera, but the overall space becoming more and more of a asset class that ends up in the kind of investment arena's portfolio. So that's it from me, guys. Of course, we were going to cover this. I'm going to love and leave you on that note. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.